the sanctuary stairs. Where are we? Was this always a place we could go to? Maybe. Well, we could probably always go up here, but I've... Oh, yeah, we could, but we've never been able to go inside. Alright, time for us to finally rescue Nahida in the real world, not just in dreams. Nahida! You can walk for the first time. In your own body.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body.
I'm so happy we finally get to meet you, Nahida. And I just want you to know that you are loved and cherished by all the people here. And we will not let harm come to you ever again.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize.
Well, what for?
During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this.
No, don't blame yourself.
So much trouble for you all.
Don't blame yourself for this. It's not your fault that you were put in that situation in the first place. Yeah, don't worry about it. You deserve to be freed.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends!
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, you too.
Come on.
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body.
Yeah.
It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear.
That's amazing.
But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
Yeah, afterwards. Yeah, because, you know, saving Irminsul and Scaramouche.
This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world.
Don't worry about it. We got this.
Okay. With you here, I'm sure that everything will work out.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
There's one more thing.
Yes?
What is it? For all the things the academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
Yes. That is good. Good convictions. We will help you then.
Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you!
Yeah. And she finally has the voice to be able to speak up for herself, too.
Archon, I first need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
Aw, beautiful analogy. Like I said, Nahida and Scaramouche, they're good with analogies, aren't they? This is knowledge that only you yourself could have discovered.
Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the academia is with their god creation plan.
Pretty sure they're finished
we
because...
need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false
Because,
god.
you know, he did strike down Tainari with a bolt of lightning, so...
I need to make some preparations.
I'd say...
Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it.
Yep, sounds good. Okay.
First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon.
Which is
After all,
probably how Greater Lord
academia
Rukkhadevata had it set up,
betrayed
too.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust.
Mm-hmm.
This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the god creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
It sounds like we're gonna be in for a tough fight anyway, considering we saw in the trailer.
Might as well prepare for a fight.
The longest day?
When we're done, we can take a walk
The boat
around.
of consciousness
After all,
lies.
we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Okay. So we stop them from turning Scaramouche into a false god. So he can actually, now we can canonically play as Nahida. Yay! To be honest, it feels a little bit like Scaramouche has been imprisoned by the Sage's plan as well. We gotta... Maybe that's just me seeing it that way because I'm really excited about the new Scaramouche art that we just saw. But if you think about it, he doesn't really want to be controlled by the Sages. He just wants to become... He wants what he believes is rightfully his after he's been shunned and hurt by the world. He wants his recompense for all the suffering he's had. That's really all he wants. He doesn't really want all this extra stuff that the Sages want to force him to do. Does he? Let's save him. What is this? Oh, happy birthday, Xiangling! Yay. We gotta save him the next day, right? Yeah. And then save Irminsul, because we still don't really know the origin of forbidden knowledge. We can just say that forbidden knowledge is probably what's hurting Irminsul, what's causing the withering, what's causing Elazar, all that stuff. But we really don't know what it is then, other than it's
what they say is true.
Forbidden.
You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
That's right. For the first time, Nahida can really go up to the railing here and see the entire world. She can see everything, all the places she saw in her dreams. But also see that reality is a beautiful place too. It's beautiful only if we make it that way. And if we lock up a child just for being herself, how can the world be beautiful? But now she's free. There's little music notes that play when she walks around.
How's it going, Nahida?
Did you do all the things you set out to
I'm
do?
done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete.
Okay.
Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you.
Aww.
Huh? What's this
Thank
little
you.
floaty
I saw this in the special program. It's gonna be
a
useful.
small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal.
It's so
you may not need it
cute.
right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
Certain situations.
Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon!
Yeah, I have 4 limbs, an
Both
eye.
things that float! All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
Oh, come on. We love you, Paimon. Are you actually upset?
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you.
But it's super cute.
It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable
Aww,
friend.
that's right.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you.
What do you mean? I comfort people all the time. Look at smug Ether. He's like,
Hmm? I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to
Sometimes
comfort
speaking
you.
from your heart is
Nahida,
comforting.
you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier. By the way, there's something I need to confess. Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting.
That's okay. You literally just got out of jail
You
the
may
first
have
time in
heard
500
that an
years.
Archon's power
Now,
is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Sounds good. Don't worry. We'll protect you.
I'm glad I can rely on you.
This is not the first time we've had to fight a
So the God
god.
of Wisdom isn't good at fighting?
It's actually not the first time we've had to fight an electro god. And I'd argue the first one is technically supposed to be more powerful than this one. But who knows?
So let's get to it.
Oh my gosh, we get to finally go through the passage and reach the Balladeer. Oh, we get to meet right here. Deus Foundry. It's creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. I mean, to Deus Foundry, literally creating a god. The place where you create a god. Okay, so Kali, I'm going to have to put Kazuha here. Back in the Iridori Festival,
Sounds good
when
to me.
Kazuha discovered the truth of what happened to his family, he said that someday if Kuni Kuzushi comes back, he would have to do something about it. So, how could we not bring Kazuha to this fight? We're legally obliged to. We have to.
What is this place? Is this really the way we need to go? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city?
Yeah.
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself.
Okay.
That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two?
Yep. Now we're gonna defeat
Judging from the
/
structure
rescue the
here,
other one.
The project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the
Yeah, no, definitely
academia
Dottore
alone.
helped them, and the Fatui.
The Fatui
Yeah.
under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
It's to help one of their own harbingers become a god after all. Yep. Also, remember in Child's Story Quest, we went into one of Dottore's labs. So we know it has very similar technological stuff to this.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Yeah, although, is Scaramouche even with the
Is that
Fatui
it,
anymore?
I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of
I'm
being
sure
interested
Dottore
in
has
the
his
end
own
product,
motivations too. All the
it's
harbingers
like
have their
he's
own
enjoying the
motivation.
experimental process. The
Yeah.
Fatui harbingers are all such weirdos.
Yes,
So,
they are all
the
such
doctor
weirdos.
being weird is actually
He
normal.
probably actually likes to just toy with Scaramouche.
So,
I'm not gonna lie.
This Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer? We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong
Yeah,
obsessions.
I get the feeling Nahida and Scaramouche should
One
be
is the
pretty
desire
good
for a
friends.
gnosis, since he was created to be
Because-
the vessel for one.
because
The
they
other
have
obsession
similar
is probably
story
related to his past.
of feeling
I can't
rejected
quite explain it.
and being
Paimon
gods
knows
that
that
have
he
been
was
alive
a
for
prototype
500
puppet
years.
for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his...
Yeah, that's right.
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
Yeah, we've had a few encounters.
I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation.
Okay. Everything we know about him, including what we saw in the consciousness and his
I
personality,
see.
and
How fascinating.
he's a little bit
Alright,
like
time to go.
Nahida, but the
Let's
opposite.
get through here and meet him in person.
Think about it. Nahida is trying to become a better Archon, right? For her, she's felt rejected because humans sealed her away, and she longs to know humanity better and understand them better so she can become a better... I'm gonna move away from there. Better Archon. Scaramouche is kind of the opposite. His rejection comes from he was hurt by people and now is trying to, scrub away every last trace of human emotion and all that, right? They're very similar and similar and opposites at the same time.
Let's begin. Work to put your back
Okay.
into it.
Don't worry, we will not have Nahida do the whole fight because she's not high enough level for that.
Go on. Give me a go.
Time to go.
Okay.
Propagate!
Dance with the waves! Positions! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Committed to memory.
Commit it to memory? That's right, you're gonna remember getting defeated by our ragtag group of heroes forever.
This isn't good.
Okay. Alright. This place is kinda spooky, not going to lie.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
Yeah, I guess we can. Yep. This looks like the elevator. The elevator goes down lower instead of higher, is what I'm assuming.
The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Okay, so this definitely needs to, these circles need to align to form like a shape, but like what can I use? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Puzzles. What do you want me to
It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
Okay, just making sure. I thought you might want me to jump down there. This definitely is the same style as like the factory that the Ruin Guard factory that the Dottore had before. Okay, you want me to go this way? Do that. Probably. I feel kind of nervous actually. This place is pretty cool.
Scatter! No more words.
Oh, I get exploded from those exploding. I'm not close enough to get exploded. Alright.
I will
Make yourselves alone.
Let's end this quickly.
I'm not sure that actually helped me in this situation.
Propagate.
Okay. I want to get rid of the Electroblast shield, but I don't have any of my cryo characters right now. So we're just gonna have to button mash instead. Okay. You will receive death by plant. Can that thing explode and do it? Thank you. Okay, so there's a pattern, right? Can I only rotate one ring at a time? Okay. Guess we have to find all the other ones. Okay. Let's climb up.
Frozen.
No. I don't like these guys. These guys are the worst. They just like spam ice.
This dance is for you. Here.
This might hurt a little.
It's time.
No, don't flash frost.
Terminate.
Oh dear. Don't you flash frost. That's the worst. The ice one is the worst of all the Fatui random opponents.
With all my strength.
Okay, this guy's okay. Uh-oh. That being said, we're not doing impressively well at the moment. Okay, we're gonna actually have to use the food pouch. Are we still here? Okay.
Here. Ha! Dance with the waves.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Nobody. We haven't even gotten to the boss yet. We are so doomed, by the way. I just want to let you all know. Okay. Yeah, we are doomed. So which way? Okay, this way.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Okay, I did that. So, how's everyone's day going? My day is going lovely. We're gonna do something really dangerous. That actually felt a little bit dangerous. Because, you know, we could have just fallen into the void. That is a void below us, right? Do I need to wait for another elevator now? I think I do. Or is that where we're supposed to go? Nope. Please don't send me back to the beginning. Thank you. Okay, that's not what we're supposed to do. Let's do this. I don't know. Wait, are we actually supposed to go that way? No, we aren't, are we? We're supposed to go this way. That's right, because the marker's over there. Good, well, at least we got that treasure chest. Oh no, Nilu, you gotta heal up Nilu. This is actually a little bit nerve-wracking, you know? Okay, keep moving. Why is it not going? That's evil. Oh my gosh, the whole team is dead. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to have happen. So, I guess we just play games with Nahida. We take pictures of stuff while we wait. How is it going? Okay, so if we die in here, do we have to restart the whole thing? Please come back. Okay. So I think I'm gonna resurrect Nilu first. Or should I do Kazuha? No, I think Nilu first. In 35 seconds. Alright, what can we talk about in 35 seconds? Since Scaramouche's new art shows him with the animal vision. Oh, cool. Get the swing. Animal vision from Sumeru. I assume he gets the vision after the events of this Archon quest, or during the events of this Archon quest. Because, you know, I kind of expected if he got a vision, it would be an Inazuman vision. But it was not. You just sit on the swing for a really long time? That's pretty cool. Okay. So, we're going to die, for sure. But thankfully, Hydro character against Pyro Fatui.
I'll put you on.
So,
Let's move.
let's go. I don't have a full like Hydrodendron team to make Nilu super strong, but apparently that's all I need. Goodbye. Almost there. Okay, one more ring, and then we're done. Oh, we're done. And is that a good thing? Because my team is not in the best shape. I don't think we were supposed to go in here. Okay. So I might not be good at this game. I see. I might not be that good at this game. I know. It might be a tough thing to believe. But I think... Okay, what would be the point of turning this one? The train track things are coming from. Are you just trying to trick me? You're just trying to trick me, aren't you? Huh? Let's go this way. This is so spooky. Okay. Hello.
Let's begin. Problem.
Okay, hang on. Before you start anything, please. Give me a second. we might be in a little bit of trouble. Let's use some hash browns. I'm gonna stay calm and collected. Right, okay, do that, and now I can use Kazuha. No.
One with nature.
You know, there's a lot of electro Fatui guys. Interesting, considering going to go up against what I assume to be an electro boss who also has all the other elements because of that for some reason. Because they decided to give him that power.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. I must remain calm.
Remain calm. Please don't die again. We kind of need everybody to survive this because I picked the team mostly for the story, not for the actual compatibility.
What an annoyance.
What an annoyance? I'm sorry. I'm not intending to be annoying, but you know that might happen when we're trying to foil your evil plan.
This dance is for you. Come on. We're almost there, please. Okay. No, there's more. No.
Don't be a killjoy.
We're going to. This is not going to be good. Come on, just take them out quick, please.
Looks like I survived. Went too far.
Oh, hello.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Dance with the waves.
Oh, please. I was gonna say, if you hadn't made me break the ice shield, I don't think I actually have anything to break it. I think it went away. Okay, well, they really do have security for this, don't they? Come on. Get over there. Good. Do we just jump down now? Okay. I guess the elevator. I guess we just... Okay, hang on. Before we do this, make sure everyone's healed up. Okay. Ether, you're alive. Kazuha, you're healed up. Ether's also healed up. Are we good? Oh no. Do you guys remember in Splatoon 2, Octo Expansion, and you're riding the elevator up to get back to the surface world after being trapped underground? It had the same vibe as this. We all know what kinds of things happen there.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
Yeah, I think he's already completed. He's already struck Tainari with a bolt of lightning.
Oh no, what should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a gnosis.
Yeah,
Are you nervous, Paimon?
a little.
If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nahida?
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I
Yeah.
feel not just nervous, but curious as well.
Curious? Curious about what?
Curious about our fate.
Mm-hmm.
To
Natural.
me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge.
Yes, I agree.
And if it's a form
It's
of
not just all about
knowledge, then it
studying.
can be
Everything we
understood.
can learn,
However, only fate
academically
is
or
about that
not,
which has yet
is
to occur.
our power.
So it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge.
I see.
That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing?
It is.
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
I'm also looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting this new god and hopefully teaching him a lesson.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on.
Whether that be good or bad.
Sense his aura from here.
That's right. Challenge completed. We're about to see two gods fight it out. Although we're... Wow, okay. Ah, there's our little friend. Hello. You can wake up. I like our
Who would
little
have
friend.
thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now, like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him.
It's a very good
But even
thing.
still,
He probably doesn't
he
want
has
that.
undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
That was a long time ago. Shuki no Kami, the prodigal, everlasting lord of arcane wisdom.
Imposing aura. It really feels like a god.
I know Kami
A
means
body
god.
that capitalizes
What
on the
does Shuki
Balladeer's
mean?
original
Like, god
construction
of what?
as a mechanical puppet, with the gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this?
A
From
lot.
a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say.
I love the
this
cute little
is the
thing floating around
culmination
with
of
us.
human wisdom.
You sure are something. Dishing out compliments at a time like this?
Yeah, well,
But
he
I
probably
don't think
needs...
he's reached the spiritual height of
He
a god.
probably needs the compliments, just like Nahida needed to be shown love and affection. This guy probably does too. So inside, same old Balladeer on the inside.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world.
Okay, yes.
Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as
Yeah.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods?
Oh, sorry.
Lowly creature, know your place.
Oops, I'll just let Nahida talk for us then. Yeah, same Balladeer we all know and love.
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War.
Neither of you were
Tibet's
alive for the
current
Archon
peace
War.
was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War,
Yep.
but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War.
Well, however you choose to see
This
it.
is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power.
Not the first.
No
I mean,
wonder
Venti
your
was a
own
little
people
bit like
have
that too.
abandoned you.
god of wisdom.
But from now on, Nahida's followers will only continue to increase in number. Sorry, I know I wasn't supposed to talk, but
Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This
But
is where
look.
everything ends, Booer. The
so I assume
god of
Booer must
wisdom.
be
You should know that wisdom
Nahida's
cannot solve every
Galactic name,
problem.
like
now,
Barbados and
where your only option is to
Morax.
face me in combat.
Yep, we're ready to face you in combat
Come,
with the power of friendship.
let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Okay. Uh-oh. Shulkin no Kami the Prodigal. Oh my gosh, this is the part I've been waiting for! Okay, so we're supposed to step on the floor, right? I don't know what we're supposed to do with stepping on the floor. I guess I...
As one with wind and cloud.
Insignificant
You're just...
past.
Pick up the energy blocks generated during the battle to charge the Neo Akasha terminal. Okay. I guess I will just, What did you just do? What did you just do? I guess I will... Okay, I'm gonna go perish then. Wait, did he just drain my energy? I'm gonna watch that again. If he drains my energy... Oh, sorry. He really is like the Raiden Shogun then. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. So I like this... I'm sorry. I like this music. It's... Because it's kind of... You can tell it's like... It draws from his theme. But it's, oh my gosh, this is so epic. Okay, what am I supposed to do with the little friend? I don't know. I keep clicking it once it's charged up. I don't know what it's supposed to do. Oh my gosh, this music I'm gonna have to listen to after. It just sounds incredible. So Kazuha is going to fight you, even though you spared his family like 100 years ago.
At my command,
Because you caused a lot of trouble. So I'm gonna just hide here with Milu's a large amount of health.
insignificant past.
Insignificant past? Yeah, maybe. Don't you dare try to crush me. Hello. Now he's complete. And we have our dull blade. Wait, hang on. Listen to this music.
Tremble.
Tremble. It's so like electro.
Burn to oblivion.
Sorry, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to charge up the little thing, right? Sorry, I'm too busy looking at him and looking at listening to the music, and also there's nothing I can do here, really, right? I'm supposed to just charge up the little. What am I supposed to? They said it would be nearly impossible. I'm gonna judge that. Can I actually not hit him at all? Yeah, basically not. Okay. So how do I get my little green helper to help me out again? It's very cute.
Reality is pain.
Oh, okay, good. Thank goodness. That was on purpose. I was like, I might be here for a while trying to figure out. That's right, we found the weak point. No! Oh, that looks really painful. Nahida? Nahida, he actually hurt her!
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
No! Okay, I was gonna say Scaramouche never did anything personally to Nahida.
The data collection is almost complete.
Wait, I changed my
Do
mind.
you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnoses from me?
What? Oh my gosh. Wait.
We just concluded the 168th loop.
Oh, we put him in a samsara.
That in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and samsara cycles.
168?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
Oh my gosh, this has been a dream from the start?
You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
The point to the dream was not to defeat you.
Come, traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
Okay, so
All that battle experience.
It's
from
more than that.
doing this 168 times?
Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Tenai! They want to help us. Oh, Sino's waiting outside for us. Oh my gosh, the whole team is here.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
We are gonna be so wise now.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
Dude, I wouldn't call that a meaningless trick. We now have the entirety of the city helping us. This is a little bit like when we fought your mother. Had everybody's ambitions to face you. It's okay. How many times have we died? Don't worry, we can study it this time. That's right.
Are you done with your tricks?
No.
Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Booer.
I'm honored. We are the real first
I
sage.
am the all-knowing God.
Okay. Here we go. This is the music that we heard in the trailer. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Is there anything we can do to help out our... Oh, this is not even my Nahida. This is the child version of Nahida. This is level 90. It's pretty awesome though.
Burn to oblivion.
I will just stand here and run circles around your feet because this seems to be working wonders for me. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is what I've been waiting for so long, and I'm not disappointed. You know what? I actually always told myself it would be okay if they didn't make playable Scaramouche as long as they gave him a boss battle. And now they've given him a boss battle, and they're going to make him a playable character. They're going to give him his life anew.
Dance with the waves. Here.
We are going to show you the truth.
Burn to oblivion!
I don't think. Okay, I think me trying to fight is not doing anything. We should just go collect these things, charge up our little buddy.
Wind strike!
It's working?
Good riddance!
The Neo Akasha terminal is gained of energy. Hold and aim to unleash a Shilpi no Kami. Okay. What? Which button do I use to hold it? What? Generate energy blocks? Okay. I will try. Kazuha, can you jump up here and reach that for me? Okay, we need to charge up a little buddy here. He's just like little buddy in Splatoon, you know. We just got a cute little buddy who's gonna carry us through the boss fight against the god. What? I Setsuna Sometsu. Okay. I'm sorry, I wasn't aiming. Causality of what?
Now, your eyes have been opened.
Okay, so what exactly? I'd like to know what they're saying in Latin right now. Okay, this time I'm not gonna miss. Hit him. Right there. Oh my gosh. Dude, why? Where did... I can't even see where you are. Bro, stop. That's total miss.
Is pain.
Also, Katsuha, I'm so sorry. You didn't get to help out, but you did help out a lot. We couldn't have gotten here without you. Come on, you can do it. No, I gotta grab these. This. Oh, I can just hook on to these. Okay. I was gonna say this battlefield is so large. It's such a big boss. Okay, we got this. Don't worry, you want a fight between gods, and we will give you a fight between gods. That's right, just like this. So, are you gonna Fandango now? Do the Fandango. No.
Humans. Filthy humans.
There's the Electronosis.
No! Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
Goodbye.
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
I think true divine knowledge probably shows up as yellow, and the forbidden knowledge shows up as red in the knowledge capsule. Oh, Scaramouche. It's okay. We'll figure out what we can do with him next time to
This
help
sure
him
seems very different from what Paimon imagined.
cope with
Shouldn't Irminsul be
what we
in this
just
realm
did.
of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
Polluted? Surely not. It must be due to forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know?
Yeah, sure.
Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power.
Yep, pretty
Then,
much.
a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years
that's
ago.
the connection.
But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time.
That's the connection with I was
Irminsul
like,
itself
there must be
already
some
in
connection
danger.
with this whole forbidden knowledge thing and Kanria, but
If we're
I
in
can't figure out the
remaining
timeline of that
consciousness
event,
Greater
of those
Lord
events.
Rukkhadevata,
But that
that's
makes
also been
sense.
affected by
The
forbidden knowledge
incident with
pollution.
Kanria unleashed the forbidden knowledge
Does
once
that
more.
mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years.
Yeah.
The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
I see. You okay?
Aw, do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
The words, world forget me?
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear.
Oh, so there's
But
probably
now,
a greater
we
truth
have
to
a
that.
chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
I hope we can use that truth to save everybody. And maybe tell everybody that what
Each of us
what
needs
really
to be
happened.
mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here.
Okay.
Even with the Gnosis's protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Yeah,
Don't
because
worry,
yeah, that's right. Because the
it
forbidden
should
knowledge
be
makes
easy
everybody
enough for
go
you to keep that mind of
scary.
yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're ineligible. Wait, was that for defeating Scaramouche? What is this ship?
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here.
The eclipse is swallowed
Its
by the
course is
crimson
the
moon.
direction our consciousness is traveling towards. If we lose control over our consciousness, we will fall into madness.
Wow. What are these? The
Yeah.
monsters seem to have been
Well, the hilly
affected
trails
by
came from
them.
Conria, right? And oh, and these things, like, you know, the Albedo's siblings, you know, they also came from, or they came from gold. They came from Conria. We don't know, still don't know the connection behind that. Like, was Conria aware or like involved in the release of all these monsters, or did she do that on her own?
One with nature.
Sharing my knowledge!
It's okay, okay, we got this.
Propagate! Wind strider.
This dance is for you.
So each of the Archons so far, including the ones not part of the 7, have had some sort of like
Deep breaths.
Ars Goetia name, right? I guess Guar must be Nahida's name. Does Scaramouche get one? If he doesn't, that probably means that's probably the confirmation that he's a false god. Why am I even fighting this thing? Do I even have to be fighting this? Or can I just run past all these things? Okay, yes, we did need to defeat it. Look at that. The eclipse is swallowed by the crimson moon. Actually looks like the eclipse is being swallowed. But okay. I guess
Commit to memory.
I guess we will fight here.
All my strength. Oh no. All eyes on me.
Yeah, let's see.
Everyone hold hands.
Everyone hold hands. And then any sort of elemental reaction happens to like both of them, right? Well, I guess they're both in the vicinity anyway, so. Our health is really drained. So let's try and get onto the boat. Yes, we are now on the boat. Oh, sorry, Ether. Okay, hang on. We gotta actually pay attention here.
All my strength. Troublesome.
The wind knows me.
Okay, we got this. What is that? Oh, it's a big thing. Okay.
Clouds high. The birds
We
call.
got this.
Hands with the waves.
Come on.
Scatter! Germinate!
Yeah, germinate!
Just wait for
No, how dare you? How dare you hurt Nahida? You'll pay. You'll pay. You'll pay for this.
Wind strike!
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
We need to save Nahida. We've done a pretty bad job of that so far. Okay. I see.
We changed direction.
So it's like a train of consciousness, but it's a boat.
Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the real world, I bet Scaramouche is waking up and just staring at us all, standing in a circle, their eyes closed, helpless to do anything but just watch us.
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Some strange thoughts came from time to time, but I seem to be okay now.
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Hopefully
Maybe it's
there won't
because
be any more
Irminsul tried to reach out to
interruptions.
us before?
This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before?
No, she was born
No.
after.
It seems that
Yeah.
my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida.
Yeah.
Let's
And
get
you
out of
did
this
it all on
creepy
your
place
own.
and go meet her.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting to see the dynamic that the current Archons had with their predecessors. We've seen this with both Nahida and with A. And it looks like we've entered domain.
So, is this the place you were talking about?
Yes.
The base of Irminsul?
Look at this place. Look how crazy this look how huge this area is. It's like a tree, but not a tree. Look how beautiful this is.
Well, Well, this is the place.
It's the same place from my memories.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata,
Well,
right?
we're here to find whatever we're going to find.
The one standing over there is...
I knew it.
Is that me?
It lines up with what we
exactly
thought.
like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
The two of you look almost exactly the same.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
I see.
We're of the same nature. Why?
Because you are me, and I am you.
Mm-hmm.
You are me in the new samsara.
Wow.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul.
I see.
Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form.
Wow.
I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years.
Yes.
But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
So this is the connection between you two. Lesser Lord Kusanali and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
I see.
That's a great insight. Yes, very good.
Aww.
It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I.
Yeah.
I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to will be yours alone.
Yeah, that's right.
Along with the blessings from your past experiences.
Yes, you've learned a lot from what's happened to you.
Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
I have faith in Nahida too.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning
Yes,
of
that's what I've been
wisdom.
saying all along.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
Aww.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
This is so sweet.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right?
Yes. It's a little bit like
Everything
when
that
A and
day,
Makoto finally
even the
met
sky
in the
itself,
consciousness.
changed into a color like this.
I knew it. The Khanria cataclysm.
At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Khanria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless.
That's right, and then
lost.
that's when she turned to look like a small
So
child.
what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
Yes, that's a good question.
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be
Not even
understood.
by gods.
It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it.
See.
The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Teyvat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
Yeah.
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom.
I
and
see,
named
that's
it
the
the
true reason
Akasha.
for the Akasha.
It's truly the world's
Not what
most
it ended up being
amazing
used for
invention.
today.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
I see.
Well, did it work?
A good question, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all of the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul.
Great.
But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought.
There's all
I
these
had a
whispering
terrible
sounds.
headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no.
It's horrible.
How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of
I
clues,
see.
all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution.
It's a little bit
from
like,
Irminsul forever.
Hanatsuga Sato.
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Boer. You should know that there is no other way.
There is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
Oh.
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me.
I see. That's what she was saying.
We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
This time, it really is goodbye.
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
See. Then you're sad. Her Elazar's going away.
Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
Wow. That was so bittersweet. Poor Nahida, you finally found... That was a lot to take in, too. I mean... It's like when you finally meet somebody and you know that you have to let them go. But Greater Lord Rukkhadevata really is wise. Wise in ways the sages didn't understand. But now they have a new Archon to show them the way. Are you alright?
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
What are you confused about?
We've just saved the world, right?
Yes.
So why am I crying?
Oh.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad.
Do you still remember what happened just now?
Just now, we used the power of two gnoses to successfully connect with the Irminsul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Irminsul.
Wait a second, Ether gets to remember? I guess, did I manage to remember? Because, oh my gosh. Well, here I'd pull out the argument of if you don't remember, then perhaps there's nothing to be sad about. Except she clearly remembers the emotion of being sad, even if she doesn't exactly remember what happened. So, then maybe it is really sad, because if you forget something, and you know you've forgotten something, it really is a tragedy. But she went out the way that she wanted to. She got to feel your loving embrace one time. At that time. Sorry, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, but she's going to be okay now, okay? It's gonna be alright, Nahida? Also...
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Huh. Paimon doesn't seem to remember either. Has everyone really forgotten Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Should I tell them the truth? Buzzing. What's that sound? I feel super sleepy. Are you okay, Nahida? Maybe we're going to forget too.
Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too
Darn it.
long.
I knew it. He does have a
Finally
clone.
the chance to be alone
Well, he has
with
lots
you.
of clones, but he did keep one of them
All the
here.
precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed
Okay,
them.
thank you for not killing us then.
I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our
I
relationship.
don't know, any more than I already have.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition.
He has multiple
How
versions of
disappointing.
himself.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess.
Something like that, I think.
Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observe the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time.
That's actually pretty interesting.
So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking
A
knowledge?
little bit weird.
It's an insult to the very concept of life.
Okay, there we
Life
go.
inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that
He
fake
doesn't like the
god.
fake god, really.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject
Yeah,
in the
I know. He
middle of
doesn't
an
care about
experiment?
Scaramouche.
It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your
Yeah, I
own
would have
god
struck you down with
then?
lightning.
Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's
Okay.
all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the gnoses.
Well, no.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that
Can
electro-gnosis
Scaramouche
in battle.
just come back up
Didn't you
here
say you were here
and
to
him and
negotiate with
Nahida
me?
just go and
Somehow,
capture
it's
the
starting to
Dottore
seem like you intend
and
to
drag
take
him
it
into the
by
dungeon?
force now.
I'm merely stating a fact.
You know, enemy of my enemy and all that.
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity.
As you
to the
should, so if
god
she
of
says no,
wisdom.
Your hypocrisy
you
is
shouldn't
built
do
on
anything about
absolute
it.
confidence. I understand your scheme, but what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Ooh,
Awaken
that's an
the
interesting
heavenly
twist.
principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnoses are symbols of their control over Teyvat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the
I
consequences?
actually want to see what happens.
Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Yes. See, Nahida is
Gamble?
becoming confident
How
now because
surprising.
she's learned
I thought you would show evidence
how
or
to
use
become
rigorous reasoning to
herself.
prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the god of wisdom.
Well, answer the question.
But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time.
Nobody else should.
Segments
Nobody
are
else has eyes in the other
extraordinarily
in the
difficult to
dimension of
make.
time. You don't
They
need
require
that.
extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to
Yeah.
make peace with yourself.
So this is the version of
Being
herself
as smart
willing
as
to
you
get rid of
are,
all the annoying
have you
ones.
managed to do that?
How do you keep all your segments of yourself
I
though
see.
from growing and
If you
changing
think
with
all
time
those
though? How do you
versions
keep
of
them
me
having
are
the same
worth a
perspective
gnosis,
while you go send them to do jobs and
then
stuff?
deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives.
First dimension of time, now you're in the dimension of space. You're gonna
Perhaps
go
it's
find all the
best to
Dottores
say
and all the other worlds.
You're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I can see your remaining honesty.
That's right. This is magic.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait,
What is happening? What is this?
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Oh, that's all the Dottore is getting destroyed.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the
That's
realm of
right,
academics
and then people will
once
actually
again.
make breakthroughs.
There won't be any further gaps for you to
Perfect.
exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your
We're not giving that up.
dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the
Okay,
Akasha
so
anyway,
what else
then
can you
there's
offer
no
us
further
then?
use for the gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my
Okay.
interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat
Isn't
are
that what
fake?
Scaramouche said in
Huh?
Unreconciled Stars?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the
The
truth
stars, the
of this
sky,
world.
it's all a gigantic hoax, a lie.
Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
And is what he has to say worth a second gnosis? Flow through the depths of my mind and everything falls silent. Well, that must be quite the truth.